In this video, we will talk about a new cost optimization in the Nerdio Manager that allows you to save up to 75% on the storage costs of your session host's operating system disks. So as a reminder, with session host VMs in WVD, there is obviously the compute cost that is incurred every time a VM is started and running. And then there is also the storage cost of the associated disk of that VM, which is where the operating system is stored. The interesting thing is that as long as the VM exists, even if it's not actively running, you're not paying for compute, but you are paying for storage. And if you're using the high performance premium SSD storage for the operating system disks, this can get quite expensive. So with Nerdio Manager version 2.9 and newer, there is a feature that allows you to optimize the cost of your OS disk. And that is done by enabling a auto scale feature. Let's go ahead and take a look at that feature under auto scale configure. And what you'll notice is that there is now a new setting called the stopped disk tier or disk type that allows you to configure auto scale so that anytime a VM is stopped, the disk type changes to something less expensive than the default running disk type. For example, if we have a premium SSD disk that is configured by default when that VM is running, we may want to have it be standard HDD spinning media when the VM is stopped. Because when the VM is stopped, you're obviously not using it. The performance is not important because you're not logged in or using a stopped VM. But the cost difference between a standard HDD versus a premium SSD is fairly significant. It's about 75% difference, maybe 70% or so in many of the regions. So by making this selection and turning on auto scaling, the system will automatically convert every VM's disk to the standard storage tier when the VM is stopped and deallocated. And right before it starts up again, it will convert it back into the premium disk type, which is set right here. And you can actually see this in action. If we open up this host pool, you can see that there was a VM that was stopped earlier. And after it was stopped, the OS disk storage was changed based on our configuration, and it was changed to the standard HDD size. And then right before the VM was started, if we see here the start VM, you can see it was changed back into the SSD storage type before the VM was started. So this is just another cost optimization, this time on the storage of the OS disks that Nerdio Manager allows you to implement to make your WVD deployment as inexpensive and efficient as possible. Hope you found this useful, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.